In a secluded village nestled in the serene mountains of Japan, there lived a wise Zen master named Hoshi. He was known far and wide for his profound wisdom and the tranquility that emanated from him. Hoshi's teachings attracted many seekers who yearned for inner peace and enlightenment. One spring morning, a young man named Taro arrived at Hoshi's temple. Taro was a diligent worker but felt an unshakable emptiness despite his material success. He hoped that the Zen master could guide him toward true fulfillment. Hoshi welcomed Taro with a gentle smile and invited him to sit by the tranquil pond within the temple's garden. The pond, surrounded by cherry blossom trees, mirrored the clear blue sky, creating a scene of perfect harmony. "Master Hoshi," Taro began, "I have achieved much in my life, but I still feel unfulfilled. I seek your guidance to find true happiness." Hoshi nodded slowly, contemplating Taro's words. He then handed Taro a small, empty teacup and gestured toward a nearby stream. "Follow the path to the stream and fill this cup with water," Hoshi instructed. "But there is a condition. You must not spill a single drop on your way back." Taro accepted the challenge with determination and set off toward the stream. The path was winding and uneven, making it difficult to keep the water from spilling. With great care and focus, Taro finally returned to the Zen master, the cup filled to the brim without a single drop spilled. Hoshi smiled and took the cup from Taro. "Now," he said, "let us have tea." As Hoshi poured the water into a teapot, he asked, "What were you thinking about as you carried the water?" "I thought only of the water and the path," Taro replied. "I concentrated entirely on not spilling it." Hoshi nodded approvingly. "And in that moment you found peace, did you not?" Taro's eyes widened in realization. Indeed, during the task, he had been entirely present, free from the worries that usually plagued his mind. Hoshi continued, "Life is like carrying this cup of water. When we focus entirely on the present moment, we can find peace and fulfillment. Our minds are often cluttered with worries about the future and regrets about the past. But true happiness lies in the here and now." Inspired by the master's words, Taro spent the following months at the temple, learning to live in the present. Hoshi taught him the art of mindful breathing, the beauty of simple tasks, and the joy of being fully engaged with life. One day, as they walked through the village, they encountered a farmer struggling with his ox, which refused to move. The farmer, frustrated and angry, shouted at the ox, pulling harshly on the reins. Hoshi approached the farmer with a calm demeanor and asked, "May I try?" The farmer, desperate for help, nodded. Hoshi gently took the reins and began to speak softly to the ox, stroking its head. The ox calmed down and soon began to walk willingly. Taro watched in awe as Hoshi led the ox effortlessly. "How did you do that, master?" he asked. Hoshi smiled and said, "When we approach challenges with anger and force, we create resistance. But when we meet them with calmness and compassion, we find a way through. Life's obstacles are much the same. When we embrace them with a peaceful heart, we can navigate them with ease." Taro realized that Hoshi's teachings were not just philosophical ideas but practical wisdom for everyday life. By being present, mindful, and compassionate, he could transform his life and find true fulfillment. Years later, Taro became a revered teacher himself, sharing Hoshi's wisdom with others. He understood that the path to true happiness lay in the simple, yet profound practice of living fully in each moment, embracing life's challenges with a peaceful heart. And so, the legacy of Zen wisdom continued to inspire generations, guiding seekers toward inner peace and true happiness.